It's moving day.
Hey everybody, I'm Paul.
And I'm Amber. Welcome to our channel. Today we have to move our RV to our new site. We did extend our trip here in this area a month so that we could fully recover from COVID, especially Paul, who, if you watched our last video, you know had COVID pneumonia, but he's feeling much better and we are ready to get back on track. So one of the things we've been doing to build up the endurance in our lungs is walking the trash instead of driving it over to the dumpster. So, man, it takes a while after COVID to get your endurance back. How you feeling, babe?
I'm good. Just gonna take it easy, take my time. I'm good. All right, let's go to our next stop.
I put my drink and my purse and everything in the truck, and then I was like, oh wait, we have two cars. I have to drive the car. Hello. Gotta get back into the swing of things. So we are really excited about going to this new spot in our hometown because we have some friends there, and also it's a little closer to my daughter. And we went ahead this morning and took another COVID test just to be sure, and thankfully we both tested negative, so you can't be too careful. We're here in our new site. Love this park. As soon as we drove up, we saw a couple people that we've already met before, and so excited to be here. Look how beautiful it is here. Already love it. We've already had like 4 people come and tell us welcome. The best kind of place. Paul is finishing up a little bit on the outside, getting set up. Oh man, guys. We have had so many people stop by to say hi and welcome. And our friends Russ and Tracy are here. Russ is at work, I think. I don't know. We haven't let them know because we're just trying to get set up right now that we're here. But there's a few people that we were introduced to before, but then total strangers are stopping by, so it's nice. Very nice. It just already feels like home here. So glad to be here. So Paul sat down outside a little bit to, I'm a little bit winded too. So we got the majority of it done, and actually he was sitting down. Now he's doing more. But I had put my starter in the last video. I showed you guys my sourdough starter. So happy about getting that going and learning all those recipes. But I had put it asleep in the refrigerator for a few days because we can only eat so much, and I had already made pancakes and biscuits and we didn't even finish those. So I was like, okay, I can't use this right now. So I put her to sleep in the fridge. Her name is Pillsbury, for those that didn't watch the last video and are new. But I have her all warmed up and I fed her. I put her in a smaller jar. My fermented sauerkraut that I'm experimenting with is doing really good too. So love it. We got the Breville set up. Let me show you. And because I'm going to be doing a lot of sourdough recipes, we went and got my mixer, my KitchenAid, out of storage. So I'm in business. Guys, we are so in Texas. Paul popped his head in and he goes, "You're not going to believe what I just saw." I was like, "What?" He said, "There's a lady driving in a golf cart and she's got a chicken in the seat with her. He's her pet." I was like, awesome. How you like it here, babe?
I like it. Everybody's nice. Pretty much met all my neighbors already because they all come over to say hi and asked if I need help. So, great neighbors. All right, I'll ride back.
Hi. Are you comfortable back there, Paul?
Yeah, I'm good to go.
This is our friend Tracy that we were telling you about at the park we're staying at. So happy to see her.
They decided to come this
Hey,
way.
Russ. Yeah.
I'm doing great.
And
How are
that's
you?
Russ.
Yes, you are.
A lot better.
Good morning, everyone. It's the next day. I have put those pot of beans on. They look great. Look. So right now what I'm doing is I'm chopping up some fresh jalapenos and putting them in this jar, and I'm going to, for the first time ever, make some fermented jalapenos. At this site, the sunlight comes straight into our thing, so we just put the net up. It's raining, but it's real nice. It's not too cold outside. Still raining. So, I have been cooking and trying new things. Let me show you what I did. I got the cornbread done. So let me show you what it looked like. So this is the first time that I have made cornbread in a cast iron skillet, and I didn't even have one, so I borrowed one from Tracy's and tried it out to see if I would like it, and I love it. So I'm going to be getting myself a cast iron skillet. Let me show you what else I did because I'm very excited about this. So I just got it put in the pan, and I am going to cover it and let it double in size, which I guess will be a couple hours. And then I'm going to bake it and see how it goes. I've really been enjoying this kind of rainy day so that I could just try out some recipes with my sourdough starter. How you feeling, Paul?
I'm feeling probably 75% better.
Yeah, and you went and saw the doctor?
I went and saw the doctor Friday, gave me the all clear. We even took another test, so we're negative now. I just got to let my lungs heal from the pneumonia. Today, I've been pretty much on the phone and on the computer. We have, as everybody knows, we have a big international rally in July.
For Airstream.
Yeah, Airstream rally. And we belong to the Greater Houston area unit, so they're going to be in New Hampshire the day before, so I made reservations and plans to meet them up there while we're there, and we're going to go in with our unit for the rally. And later on, she's going to have more details about the meet and greet at the rally, so stay tuned for that.
Russ is on his way in the golf cart to pick us up, and we're going to go over to their RV and watch 1883. Let's go.
Good.
I didn't realize I need to spin around.
Our taxi has arrived.
Huh? Bye.
Yes. Okay, so while we were at Russ and Tracy's watching the show, my bread was rising, and it has doubled, if not more than that, in size. So it's ready for me to pop in the oven at 400 degrees for 30 minutes, and we'll see how my first sourdough bread comes out. Good morning. It's the next day and we're getting ready to head out to Chelsea's. So I have fed my starter. My loaf of bread is wrapped up. We're gonna make French toast in the morning with it and let's get going. We haven't seen Jaxie for a couple weeks. There's Paul. And we haven't seen our grandkids in I don't even know how long. So we're super excited to go do that. Let's go see our family and let's go get our dog back. I feel like he thinks we abandoned him, and actually he may be having so much fun he doesn't want to come back. I think that's my biggest fear. Let's go find out. Jaxie! This is signed to Airstream. So if you see Airstream discounts, we don't really stay a whole lot at the Airstream parks, so I don't. What is your so it's time to give the Aussies a bath. Brandon and Chelsea started the, what is it, Salty LeBlanc Aussies? We have our Jaxie boy back. Oh, I'm so excited. Chelsea gave him a bath and brushed him, did his claws. So I'm excited. Good morning, friends. So today's agenda is that I'm gonna go get a haircut. I have not had a haircut since we left in August of 2021. It is now February of 2022. I really need a haircut. So Paul's gonna drop me off at the mall and then run some errands. He's sleeping right now still, but he's gonna have to get up here in a few minutes. I'm glad he's getting rest. We had so much fun visiting with Chelsea and the kids yesterday and picking up Jaxie. He was a little depressed last night. I think he loved being with all the other dogs. He's a very social dog. But he was giving me some snuggles this morning, so I think he's just got to adjust back. I am going to use the sourdough bread that I made yesterday. I'm going to use it to make French toast, which is Paul's favorite breakfast. I've already done some bacon, just a little bit of bacon, and fixing to start the French toast, hoping that great smell will wake him up. And then we're going to have to get going. We've got to run to the bank and just kind of do that stuff. But let me show you this bread. I showed it to you baked, but let me show you what it looks like on the inside. So I know this is not a cooking show, but this is just, it's raining, and really the only thing we've been able to do since we started feeling better was be in the house. So this is what I'm doing. But I want to show you, for the first time, I am making some sourdough tortillas for tonight. So last night I did up the dough. I'm going to let it rise today, and then I'm going to try making some sourdough tortillas this evening when I make tacos. Take a look. The dough really rose overnight. Good morning.
Is good. She nailed it on that one.
Aw, my homemade sourdough bread. Heading to the bank. Oh man, I hated to leave Jaxie after just getting him last night. I hated leaving him. But anyway, we collect change throughout the year. So for you RVers, here's a little thing you might do. If you have to use laundromats, because most people that have washer and dryers in their RV, they're pretty small, and most of them are too small for like blankets. And so even if you have a washer and dryer in your RV, a lot of people have to utilize the washer and dryer rooms at their RV parks where they're staying. And a lot of those washer and dryers, whereas they always used to take quarters, now a lot of them have gone over to an app, and you can only use this app. So Paul and I have started to, we're on a budget, and so what we're doing is we're saving all of our change for the year, and we only have 5 months worth because, you know, we just started full-time traveling 5 months ago. But, and then once a year, we're gonna change that change out, deposit the money into the bank, and then use that money to move over to the laundry app. And this will make it so that we don't have to set money aside every month for laundry. Yeah. So some of the washer and dryers, and actually it's very few, but some of them will take both coins and the apps. So when we save all that change, we pull all the quarters out and just put it in a little bag for the ones that will accept quarters, and the rest of the money we deposit and move that money over to the laundry app. That's how we do it. Maybe how you want to do it going forward if you're full-time RVing. Okay, got my hair cut. Now I'm gonna go to Dick's. I'm looking for a cast iron silicone handle for the cast iron skillet I got from my daughter yesterday. And I need a Brillo pad to clean it really good. So I'm gonna head up there and hopefully I can find that, because they did not have it at Academy. Well, they didn't have any, so I'm gonna go back outside and meet Paul. Okay, we're home, taking Jaxie for a little walk. It was dark when we got home last night, and then this morning we had to leave, so we didn't really take him around the whole park, which we're gonna do now. And then we have to fix the Airstream door again. If you have an Airstream, the door will get hard to shut. It does this occasionally, and Paul will fix it. There's something he tightens up, and then over time it loosens up again, and we have to do it again. So he's gonna show you what we do to fix that, and he's trying something new this time so that hopefully we can fix it for good, and he'll show you what he's doing. What you think, Jaxie?
Okay, now that I'm feeling a little better, I can do a few little projects at a time that I need to get done. Now, number one is the Airstream door. I've had problems with it. The hinges loosen up, so I've tightened it a couple of times, but this time I'll show you the product I'm going to use after I tighten it down, while I tighten it down. I'll show you what the hinges do, and then see how it moves. See how the hinges move? It loosened up on me. Okay, I ran into a problem. I can use Loctite, but the problem is when I took the bolt off, the nut fell down. So I had to take off rivets here so I can get to the back side of the hinge. Now, I couldn't find the nut, but what I'm going to use are lock nuts. It's even better than Loctite. I'm going to use a lock nut and a washer behind it, and that should take care of my problem. First thing I'm going to do is put the bolt in there. Then I'm going to come around the back side and put a washer and a lock nut. My plan is to work on this one first. I'll get the door set, tighten this up, then I'll come down, tighten this one up. Then, since the door will be tight, I could take this one out and set this one with a lock nut too.
The bottom one?
See, I should know that behind. I put lock nuts on it. They won't come loose. A lot easier. Took me a little longer than usual because I found out a few things. These are the nuts that's behind the bolts on the hinge. So when you take the bolt out, the nut falls behind the wall. So I had to take a trim off, pop rivets, drill the pop rivets out, and then I used the handle of a screwdriver to hold it up so I could get back there and put some lock nuts on there, so I shouldn't have that problem again. And now I got to clean up, put this lay insulation back, put the new pop rivets in, and put the trim back on. Then we're all good to go. We've had our Airstream for 2.5 years, and in those 2.5 years I've had to retighten the door probably about 3 or 4 times, and I'm hoping this will settle it. Don't have to worry about it no more. So we'll see in about 6 months and see if it's still tight. All I need now is a little cleanup, all completed. Okay, we're good tonight, but tomorrow evening, temperature's gonna start dropping. Gonna get in the 20s, so I'm gonna get a little prepared, get my tank filled up. That way the only thing I gotta do tomorrow is disconnect my water line and drain it.
Thank you everybody for watching, and thank you so much for your patience as we got through the last few weeks with videos all about COVID and a little bit sad, but you know what? We're on the upswing now and so happy to be back on track. We're not going to be traveling for the next few weeks because we are going to stay in this area for the whole month of February so that Paul's lungs can heal completely before we get on our very long road trip.
Have safe travels and take care of yourselves.
And don't forget to live simply,
Dream big,
and do life. We love you guys. Bye. Mwah.